'tis the season to manscape yourself, okay? If you have friends that you actually care about, get their balls right too. You have a father that you care about? Shit, if you have a mother that you care about, get your dad's balls shaved up good so he can lay that pipe down on your mom for Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. It doesn't matter really what you celebrate, okay? Make sure you go to manscaped.com, all right? You use our promo code Andrew and you're going to get 20% off. Use the promo code Andrew, get 20% off. That's what it is. Now let's start the show.
It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant. The brilliant
Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schulz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots, and today's show is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. Look, man, don't be a donkey or an idiot or stupid or whatever you want to call it. If you've been injured in a car crash or other incident, call Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan has recovered billions of dollars for thousands of people, and it's free to hire them unless you win. Visit forthepeople.com/idiots for a free, no obligation consultation.
Damn right. Do we have any other pre-roll? Because
Yes,
I don't have that sheet.
Oh.
You got that. I got you.
And
You know what
Chris
the show
keeping
is?
an ad from you too?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got it. It's hot in here. Guys, this podcast has also been brought to you by Spotify's original Dissect podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Dissect. It is a serialized music analysis podcast where they take a single album per season and examine the lyrics, music, and meaning behind one song per episode. Their new season is all about Kendrick Lamar's 27 album, Damn! Unpacking the Pulitzer Prize-winning album, note by note, line by line. Stream Dissect on Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts, because great art deserves more than a swipe. Let's get into it, my friend.
Yeah, salute to my homeboy Tommy. Tommy is a very level-headed, I don't know what I would say Tommy leans towards.
That means right.
Maybe.
That means right.
I mean, I think we all have a lot of conservative values, right? Majority of our values are probably conservative. You don't think?
I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
not this Trump shit, but
yeah.
I'm just talking about conservative, like as far as like, I love capitalism, but I like compassionate capitalism.
Yeah.
I believe in 2A. You know what I'm saying?
Conservative is a weird word because like we assume conservative means like don't use curse words, don't wear that outfit, don't do this. You mean like
I think I'm center with it. I think it's
100%. If you're reasonable, you're center.
You're center, yeah. I some things on the left I want, and some things on the right I want.
Chris
I think
Rock
I'm center
had
with
that
it.
great joke. You know, sometimes I'm conservative about, some things I'm liberal about.
I think that's life. Yeah. I think that for whatever reason, motherfuckers don't understand nuance. But Tommy hit me, and it was so funny because Tommy goes, "Yo," because I haven't been watching yet. He goes, "Yo, impeachment hearings are bad." And I go, "I haven't seen them yet." He goes, "It's devastating for Trump. People just need to see it." Tommy, it's an impeachment hearing. But you thought it was going to be good for Trump? It's to call an impeachment trial for a reason.
So they're going through with it.
It's happening today.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Right now. Yeah. It started today.
That's the beautiful thing about the justice system. If you fucked up and you get clipped, and you deserve to get clipped.
Yeah, but America's fucked up. And the reason I say America's fucked up is simply because, like, you know how everybody was talking about T.I.'s hymen? The hymen shit last week? T.I.'s daughter's hymen, whatever it was. That shit had like 1.5 million tweets at one point.
Yeah.
Probably ended up with over 3. Don't you think impeachment hearings should have just as much conversation around it?
Honestly.
Maybe it does. Somebody look it up. I don't know. Somebody look it up online right now.
Because we don't care.
What the fuck?
We fake care. Just like we fake cared about the hymen. But it's not really care. Like, real talk, I don't think people really care if Trump's president. I really don't think it actually bothers them. Just like they don't really care if T.I. checks his daughter's hymen. I think we're bored and we need something to be distracted by every day because life is too fucking good and too easy and our brains are not developed for good lives, right? So we find problems and then we just lean into those problems.
I agree with you on the T.I. thing. You might be right about Trump too, but people should care.
Oh,
because he's the president of the United States of America.
Should and do completely different.
Should we care about T.I. and his daughter's hymen? No. Like, not 3 million tweets.
No.
Yo, Irv Gotti got on TMZ today, and not today, but maybe it was yesterday. Irv Gotti said, It was asking him about the T.I. shit. He said, yo, I pulled the gun on my
daughter.
I pulled the gun on one of my daughter's boyfriends. But
For what?
But he goes, I was playing though. But I was just letting them know. And I'm like, shit, we be just as outraged over that shit.
Son, you can go to jail with that. That's brandishing. Did this guy learn nothing? Dude, he was in jail, wasn't he, Irv? Wasn't he in jail?
Nah, he was
He avoided it?
No, yeah. He was on trial with the feds for something to do with taxes and money laundering and stuff like that, but he beat it.
He beat it or he cooperated?
No, he beat it. No, he beat it.
Good for him.
Yeah, he beat the feds. He beat the feds. But I'm just saying, like, if we're shitting that, think about that. Gun culture is so normalized in America.
Yeah.
That if you hear a man, especially a black man from hip hop, say he pulled a gun on somebody, it don't even register with you.
I know.
It just, you don't even care. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how normal gun culture is in America.
That's Will Smith and Bad Boys. Right? Like, he's reenacting a scene in Bad Boys that was meant for, like, comic relief.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I had a gun, if I would bring it on my daughter's kid. No.
I would let him know I'm a gun owner.
How do you do that?
Yeah, just be sitting there cleaning it in the living room. You know?
Oh,
that's all.
How you doing there, Bob?
Hey,
welcome.
So where you going tonight? Really?
What time will you be back by?
Yeah. Oh, I know that place real well. I drive by all the time for no reason. Okay, I drive by that place all the time at random hours of the night for no reason. So you might see me just drive by. You know what I mean? I might do that. I'm not gonna pull the gun on the kid and be like, "Yo, watch your fucking self." You know what I mean? But my point is, it should be just.
What if he grabbed his dick and he was like, "Well, I got one too."
Whoa. Stand your ground. He's in my house. stand your fucking ground. He's in my house.
Yeah.
This guy assaulted me.
Stop attacking me.
Hey, man.
Get your hands off of me.
Hey, man. Hey. Do we care about Instagram removing likes?
We don't. Because we don't sell gummy bears. Right? We don't need the likes. Right? Like, you and I have different metrics to decide whether the Instagram for us is a billboard.
Yeah, I don't look at likes, bro.
Who gives a fuck? I just post videos. What I think is great about the Instagram like thing is it's basically Instagram going, oh, you're not going to make money without us.
You think that's what it is?
Yes. They're like, oh, you guys are making all this money and we're not making any money? Oh, we're shutting that shit down
How is Instagram not making no money, though?
Because they can't make money off of you selling Fitzy.
Yeah, but they sell ads. Instagram they sold that shit for $4 billion.
100%. But they're not making that Fitzy money. And they're like, wait, why are we letting these people be billionaires off of our algorithms, off of all of our research, of all our data? Fuck that. Not billionaires, but like millionaires.
Do you think you would really give a fuck if you had if you made $4 billion
Son,
off an app?
Public company, bro. Anything that can jump up them stock prices.
Really?
100%. I truly believe that's what it is, because people think that when there's no more likes, it means that Instagram's not going to continue to count the likes. Instagram's going to continue to count them. It's just not going to show them. So in other words, if one of your pictures gets liked a lot, it will show up in the algorithm more than the other ones. You just won't know, or the people just won't know how liked it is.
I think Instagram is getting ahead of what is sure to be inevitably considered a major mental health risk throughout the world. I think that they're saying now, let's get rid of the likes to get ahead of people saying the likes and the negative comments is causing people to be in a bad mental headspace. So if you want to have another 5 years of Instagram or whatever the fuck, you just get rid of that shit.
Well, here's the thing. They're not getting rid of comments.
Not getting rid of comments.
Right? Yeah. And they're not getting rid of views.
But the difference between comments is comments are filtered like fuck, right? Like you can.
Are they?
Yeah, man. I can go online right now and put in certain words,
and then just get rid of them.
And whatever somebody can leave that shit on your page, and that shit will not show up. Like you can mute certain words on your page.
I need to do that with nose.
No, the nose emoji.
No. Son, this was so fucking. This is one of the greatest burns I've ever gotten from someone else. I'm at the club and I'm trying to do a video in the club. It's dark, so I take the candle, right? And Alex is filming, and I take the candle, and I'm talking to the candle, and I blew out the candle, right? And then my boy goes, damn, you just blew out. He goes, damn, Mark goes, damn, you just blew out the candle with your nose or whatever like that. So then instead of the candle, I take my iPhone flashlight, right? I turn that on, and I start doing it. And somehow The flashlight goes off. He goes, you just blew out the flashlight with your nose? He said, how big is your nose? You blowing out the flashlight?
But that's I just think they're getting ahead of it, bro. I think they taking rid of the lights because they want Instagram to be around for another 5 years.
And you think it would go away if they found out it was that crippling to our mental health?
Well, first of all, I know for a fact it's that crippling to people's mental health. I think anxiety is on the rise in America, social anxiety and everything because of social media.
Go on.
I think it gives you a number one, a fear of missing out. Like I want you to really think about. I really want you to think about what you thought you was missing out on before social media. Now you feel like you're missing out on every fucking thing. Like what before social media? Yeah. When did you ever get FOMO?
Dude,
maybe a high school football game.
Your FOMO was dependent on how good your friends were at telling stories. Like if your friends couldn't recap the night before that well, you're like, I ain't miss out on shit.
Yeah, maybe a sleepover.
Son, you're good at telling stories because you lie. So
you
had FOMO going.
The truth.
Yeah, but that FOMO must have been real in South Carolina, bro.
Yeah. They want to hear what I got to say.
Yeah. What happened last night?
Charlotte gonna put some sauce on that motherfucker.
Yo, so the werewolf came. The werewolf came.
Yo, somebody else can tell you the story and be like, I gotta go to Larry. I gotta hear Larry, bro. That shit ain't slapping like that. I know that for a fact. But FOMO, validation.
Yes, I think that's where we get caught up, and I think that could be the most crippling thing is going, I'm good when this hits a certain amount of likes.
Yes. How can you ever build self-esteem? How can you ever build self-esteem? Self-esteem is called self-esteem for a reason. It's not social media esteem.
And that's what we're
It's not Instagram like esteem, Instagram comment esteem. Self-esteem. How can you ever grow self-esteem inside of you if every single moment of your life you're putting online and waiting for other people's validation?
How do you build self-esteem in a fucking kid, man? Like,
take away fucking social media.
But then how do you build it, right? Like, how do you instill the idea in a kid at a young age that they are valuable and that they can do things?
You tell them that.
So it's through you. So you are their likes.
I mean, when you have kids, you're their day one. Fuck all that other shit y'all be talking about. This is my day one. No, that's like your day fucking 372, right? Whatever. But your day one is your parents.
Yeah.
So those are the people that you look to, and those are the people that you look to, you know, instill values in you, instill self-esteem in that person. Like we're the person that can make our kids be off and on. Just that simple. So you can reinforce a bunch of negative, you know, narratives in your kid's head. You can and reinforce positive narratives in the kid's head. And the positive narrative really is you can do anything.
And like in your life, right? Do you think accomplishment over and over eventually becomes confidence in terms of like you did a morning radio show or you did a radio show rather, and it was successful. And then you're like, maybe that was lucky. Maybe it wasn't. And then you do another one somewhere else and then it's also successful. And you're like, maybe that was lucky, but I think I kind of know what I'm doing. And then the third time it's successful, you're like, oh, wait, I know how to do this shit.
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing about this radio shit. So
how many times of success did it take before you go, I understand content, I know what hits?
The second time. Because I quit Z93 Jams in Charleston, South Carolina, and I did radio at Hot 98.9 in Charleston. That was my first time I got fired. First time I got fired from doing radio in Charleston, I thought that was it. Because I already had worked at 2 radio stations in Charleston. I didn't know anything about doing radio in other places. Right. So in my mind, I thought I was just good enough to do radio in Charleston. Like I am from Charleston. I'm from Moncks Corner. I speak the language. I know the clubs. I know the places to be. I know the places to shout out. I know how to get the hood on my side in this city. You know? Then I tried to get a job at another station. My girl TT Torres used to work there at Power 94. TT is the music director at Hot 97 now. But cause we went to high school together. I don't know if people know that. But she was at Power 94, but I didn't get hired there. But when I got the job in Columbia, South Carolina, which was an hour and a half away, and I was successful there.
You're like, okay.
That gave me the confidence to feel like I can do radio any and everywhere.
Yeah.
Then I got with Wendy in 2006 in New York, humbled the fuck out of me.
What do you mean?
Because they told me I wasn't shit. It was like, who's this lish-tongue motherfucker talking all this shit? Fuck him. I remember they did a poll on WBLS website asking if I should go or stay, and it was like 73% of the people was like, go. Why are you owing me? Takes your self-esteem away.
Yeah.
When you say something, somebody goes, oh.
Son, Taylor's emotional today because I said my nose thing earlier, and she said, oh, to that too.
Really?
Yeah. What's going on, T? Are you
know what's going on?
Is it that? Are you menstruating?
We don't say menstruating. We progressive over here.
Yeah.
Men don't got nothing to do with that. All right? Struating.
Yeah.
I don't know why they even do that. Men want to be in control of everything. Why do we want to be in control of the worst week of her fucking month?
Real talk. That's patriarchal.
I think a woman made that name up, to be honest with you. Menstruating?
Menstruating.
The worst week of your month. The 7 days when you bleed. You want to give that to us? No.
That's fucked up.
No, that's straight.
Yo, keep that. That's yours.
It's just screwating from now on.
That's menstruating.
That's right. We dropped the men from it.
Yeah.
You know? But New York humbled me. But once I got through that,
yeah,
and they started showing me love in New York, I knew I could write my own ticket from there.
They humble you. They release the survey. All this stuff happens.
Yes.
You are still getting good ratings.
Well, Wendy was still getting good ratings.
People are still listening to the show. In other words.
But it's because Wendy has allowed me to be on there. Wendy could have been like, "Fuck you, get the fuck on." But Wendy allowed time for something to work. And my dude Ronald Ferguson, I don't know if Ronald's still dead. I don't know if Ronald dead or alive. Ronald from Columbia, South Carolina. Ronald told me, he was just like, "Yo, you gonna win up there." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "You gonna win up there." He was just like, just keep being you. Like, keep being your authentic self. Keep telling the truth. That's what you do. Like, that's going to always win. And Ronald was old. So I guess this goes back to, having somebody to reinforce those.
He's seen it.
Those positive affirmations in your brain.
And what were you going to say, Al? Oh, shit.
Alex, put your lips on the mic, Alex.
Yeah. Charlamagne helped you feel less gay listening to Wendy.
Alex is gay?
Alex has been gay for a long time.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a little gay.
Taylor's out here. Yo, Metro Taylor the shit. A little emotional, but great with the board.
Little scrunch crew. Scrunch suit. No men in it. Listen, Alex, you gay?
Listening to Wendy made him feel gay.
Oh,
is it because Wendy's manly? I don't know.
That show is like a gossip show.
Oh,
he's absolutely right. That's why they brought me on the show
to have something for the guys.
Yeah, that was their thing. They literally brought me on the show because they thought the show was. Because you got to think this was 2006.
Yes.
So they thought the show was leaning a little too
girly, gossipy,
girly,
and it is, and that's the space she's in now. She's doing very well in it, obviously.
And 13 years later, everybody thinks I'm gay.
Alex, see, there's a future.
It works out. The moral of the story is you can't get away from gay. All right?
Let's go stay with you.
That gay is going to be on you. You hear me? You hear me, Tank? It just is what the fuck it is.
So then there's the message, right? It's like, I guess, believing yourself, having people to reinforce that a little bit, but having your own accomplishments to solidify that you can do it. I just admire the people that can deal with, I admire the people that have such sure view of their vision that they can deal with the initial onslaught. Because a lot of times there is onslaught with change. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
You insert some characters into a TV show or something, and initially, or even every time we change the fucking iOS system on an iPhone, we're like, oh, this new shit sucks, da-da-da-da. And then eventually we're like, oh, okay, this is kind of convenient, this is kind of cool, whatever. So I admire Wendy for sticking with something she knew would work, even when the poll was very against it.
Or Wendy just could have been like, even if you don't think, all right, it could go two ways, right? Wendy could have been like, look, I don't know if this shit is gonna work, but I put you here, so I'm not gonna be wrong.
So ego gets in.
Yes, man, we gonna make this shit work, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why ego is not a bad thing, right? Like I've been talking to my spiritual advisor about this.
Who's your spiritual advisor?
Her name is Yadi. Salute to Yadi. It's so funny. I didn't even know we were gonna talk about this, but I put this in my notes. Where is it about ego?
Yadi?
Ego, right? She said the ego is actually a beautiful thing. She said the ego is your soul imprint. The ego is what makes you who you are. The ego is what makes you an original. She said embrace your ego. She said there's a difference between a beautiful ego and a wounded ego. The wounded ego is the hurt little child that exists within us all. That's the difference. Like, you can have a beautiful ego. A beautiful ego is knowing who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think Michael Jordan didn't have an ego? Michael Jordan had an ego because he knew he was Michael Jordan. Yo, I heard a story yesterday on ESPN. They say Michael Jordan played like 20 rounds of golf.
Drank 10 beers.
Drank 10 to 15 fucking beers.
Went out and dropped 40.
Told the guy was like, yo, because I guess he lost in the golf tournament or whatever. Yeah. And Michael Jordan said, let's bet, just double it up or whatever. He was like, I bet you I'll score 40 points and some other crazy night. Like, I bet you I'll score 40 points and we'll beat them by 20. That's what it was. They said the guy went from the golf course to the fucking United Center and beat these motherfuckers by 26 points and scored 52 off 10 Bud Lights. Only your ego can make you feel like you're that fucking good. I'm Michael fucking Jordan. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I tend to agree with that. But your wounded ego is that hurt little child that exists within you who gets upset when somebody makes fun of your nose.
Right.
Or who gets upset when somebody tells you that you're not good enough.
Yes.
Because that's that hurt little child that got told that when they was young.
Yeah.
So now that they older, they try to flex on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because their ego is hurt. When we say, yo, somebody's ego is hurt, they got a bruised ego, that's what wounded ego is. But ego can be a beautiful thing. I mean, Ryan Holiday wrote a whole book about it called Ego is the Enemy, but he also talks about
how there's value.
How the ego can be valuable.
There's later in this episode, I sit down with Blac Youngsta and we have a conversation about that, just about ego in general. And I was asking him about why he's so cordial for someone who seemingly has had a very real life in the streets. And he goes, you know what I realize is the people who look tough all the time, they don't feel tough inside. That's why they got to look tough. Because I know who I am, so I can smile.
Wax is the most happy-go-lucky person you'll ever meet.
Same thing.
And every person I ever knew in the street that would beat you up, shoot you, really harm you, was a happy-go-lucky person.
There's
I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking. Like
no, they allow themselves to be happy-go-lucky because they know who they are and they know what they'll do when the time comes.
Listen, salute to my homeboy Steele, TJ. TJ would go to parties and love to dance and have a good time and love to laugh and love to joke. But when he was ready to knock your fucking head off, he would simply crack his knuckles
and then go
be
for
like, "How are you, man?" Like that's just how it was.
His name was Steele?
Oh yeah, we used to call him Steele because he'd knock you the fuck out.
Very on brand. I like it.
Very on brand.
Yeah.
He would knock you the fuck out. But he was a happy-go-lucky person. He liked to have a good time. He liked to have fun.
I'm telling you, the people that understand who they are have no problem seeming vulnerable. You know, the people who truly know who they are aren't trying to put on the front. They aren't trying to convince constantly, right? It's like we always talk about this with wealthy people. Like the people who are really wealthy ain't really flexing.
No.
You know what I mean? Like we talk about this with the people who accept their mental health are unafraid to tell you they're fucking sad sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Like anybody fronting like they're fucking happy or fronting like even they're depressed. You know, there are people who try to manipulate you and they'll like pretend to be like down all the time because it's a tactic to like it's like work your empathy to get shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's two things too. I think that number one, I think a lot of brothers just be happy that they're alive and a lot of brothers be happy that they're not in jail. So if you really was in the street and you know, you talk about somebody like Blac Youngsta, Blac Youngsta's probably really seen his life flash before his eyes a bunch of different times. Like he's been in jail. His freedom has been on the line. Like he just one of his cases just got dropped if I'm not mistaken. You know, or you know, he's probably been in situations where he thought he was going to die. So he's just really happy to be out here and you know be alive. And when you talk about the depression stuff, the mental health issues, like I look at what's happening with Summer Walker right now.
Who's Summer Walker?
She's an R&B artist who, you know, I guess she's been underground for a while, you know, but she put out her album and her album went #1 in the country. And, you know, now she's on tour and stuff like that. And yesterday she got on social media and she said she needs to take a break. She has to cut some of these tour dates because she suffers from fucking social anxiety. And I don't think people understand how crippling social anxiety can be. And one of the biggest issues that people with social anxiety suffer from is that when they're around a group of people, they're trying to be what this group of people wants them to be. They want to be liked. They want to be accepted instead of being their true, authentic selves.
Yeah.
Do you know how frustrating and how difficult that must be when you're a fucking artist? Especially a music artist?
Yeah.
I gotta be on all of the time for y'all?
And you're dealing with your first success.
What the ain't no fucking rule book for this shit. Ain't no manual. Ain't no here. You just went #1 in the country. This is how things supposed to be.
And
no.
think about how long was she performing before this happened?
I have no. She's young. I didn't even know who Summer. I thought Summer Walker was DJ Drama's girlfriend for the longest. I was like DJ because DJ Drama did have a girlfriend named Summer Walker. I thought this whole time when people was talking about Summer Walker, they was talking about her. I said, shit, Drama must feel like shit right now that Summer Walker's popping. This is a whole nother person.
Yeah.
A whole nother woman. But my point is, social anxiety is so real, especially when you're a public motherfucker figure, because you got to be on all the time. And they force you to be around people.
Yeah.
And people act like mental exhaustion is not a real thing. Like physical exhaustion, we totally understand. Oh, they've been working too hard. They've been running around. They've been on tour. Like, yeah, they need a break. But mental exhaustion is like, tough. Drink some coffee. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people,
you just need some sleep.
A lot of people don't get the intensity that like entertaining requires, right? Because it is, and doing this, like we're having a podcast or these types of things, like even performing a live show, it's not as hard as building a bridge. You know what I mean? It's not as hard as like constructing a fucking building. We're not comparing the physical labor to that. Mm-hmm. But when you're entertaining a live audience or you're doing that show, it is mentally engaging. You're using every one of those fucking muscles in your body, in your brain to produce that. And afterwards, it is exhausting, dude.
Bro, and
you feel empty afterwards.
Yes, and most creatives are introverts.
Right.
Most creatives like to be to themselves creating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, now I got to take this shit and present it to the world and be in front of people and perform it and shit. Like, what if I don't want to do that? What if I just want to create and give this shit to somebody who's naturally built to be in front of the motherfucking camera?
I think you're describing a lot of producers. I think you're describing a lot of guys that, you know, that realize, hey, that's not for me.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I'm better at this thing, you know? Music is such an odd thing, man. Like, what do you think it is about us that we respond, about humans, that we respond to music in the way we do? Why is it so, why can it move us?
I think it's the drums. I think drums sound like the heartbeat in the womb.
So music brings us back to the womb.
I think so.
Because, fuck, man, it can change my mood, dude. There are a few things that make me cry, but I can put on certain music and it can set a tone where, like, I'll get into like a storyline or something in my head and I can get emotional off a fucking song.
Maybe it's just energy. Maybe it's just like if somebody's sad and they make a record, that energy goes into the record and you feel that energy. Maybe music is a capsule of whatever emotion you're going through in that moment.
It is a time capsule.
Maybe. And maybe it's just something you access. When you want to feel sad, you know what song to listen to. When you want to feel
hyped,
angry, you know what song to listen to. When you want to feel hype, you know what song to listen to. When you want to get, that's why I say, let's get in the mood. When you want to get in the mood, that's why you got these records that talk about sex. Maybe. I don't know.
But why is it that simply putting something in melody is way more effective than someone just saying the words to you?
I feel like that about film, though, and TV. Like, it's certain episodes of TV shows I can watch. I know exactly how it's going to make me feel. I know how I'm going to feel when I watch Boys in the Hood and Ricky get shot. I know how I'm going to feel when I watch My Girl and Thomas J get stung by the goddamn bees.
Yeah.
Like, I know how I'm going to feel when I motherfucking, watch Coming to America. Like, it's a feeling it gives me. That's why a lot of times we don't like a lot of the content that we're presenting now because it don't give us a feeling.
Go on that.
Meaning, like, I'm not into Drake like a 20-something-year-old might be into Drake. Well, I don't even know if they're into Drake anymore because he got booed this week. But I'm not into those things because I don't feel him the way I feel a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z represents a period of my life. It was things that I was going through when Reasonable Doubt was out, when In My Lifetime was out, when In My Lifetime Volume 2 was out, when fucking The Blueprint came out. It's things that I was going through in my life. I can pinpoint moments. Even now in my adult life, 444 to me represents Anguilla. Because when that album came out, it came out on June 30th. So that was my birthday. It was the day after my birthday. It came out at midnight. And then I flew to Anguilla that next day. So that whole time, we in this villa. And I remember Debbie Dev was there with us that summer and her husband Dwayne. And we was just listening to, me and Dwayne was on 444 that whole week.
Right.
So,
but it represented more than just the experience there. It represented
adulthood, fatherhood,
finances,
being an entrepreneur, being a businessman. And
Yeah.
like that album had all of that in it.
Yeah.
And I was literally living my best life. Like, wow, damn. This
So
is what's
music
up.
can attach itself to the moments of the creator, but it can also attach itself to moments of the listener. So a song on 444 or a song on, Reasonable Doubt can mean something to you that might be completely different than what it meant to Jay because of when you listen to it and how you're feeling when you listen to it. Like, you know how like some people say they can look at an art piece and it represents something to them, right? That might be completely different than the painter who painted it, for example. I think that's true with music. I think there are certain songs that, like, whatever reason, are baked into us emotionally. Like if I listen to Sinatra's My Way, I'm going to have a different feeling about that song than maybe someone else who listened to it. If my father listened to it.
Yeah.
The My Way song. It's
My Way hard, though. If you understand what, I mean, how can you not relate to that?
Bro, but
if you're a self-made independent person.
But I relate to it in a way where it's like, it's a come up. Whereas the song, if you listen to it, it's the end of the day.
He's about to die, right?
Yeah, or it's over. But I relate to it with the trajectory going up. But I'm choosing to put that on it. And I'm choosing to let it inspire me.
Now, what if you're the type of person who can plan all the way to the end? That's what 48 Laws of Power tells you to do. It tells you to plan all the way to the end. If you're the type of person that can plan all the way to the end, you're looking at that song My Way from how you want your ending to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could already be living in your ending and knowing based off what you're doing today, how your tomorrow is going to be. So if you are successful doing things your way for real, you already know at the end of the day when you take your motherfucking bra off, you can put that Frank Sinatra on.
Right. I don't know why you chose bra.
What do guys do at the end of the day?
Not take your bra off.
What signifies at the end of the day better than taking your bra off?
Lay in bed, take your pants under your tie.
I like the bra, bro.
Wait,
taking the bra off feel way more relaxing.
But you don't have a bra.
But it looks like it feels relaxing.
Just letting your titties go?
That's all. Letting them shit hang, you know what I'm saying? It's taking your fucking shirt off, taking your fucking bra off. Don't worry about how them shit sit.
That's what Frank Sinatra was talking about when they were making that song. He's like, can we have something that just feels like taking your bra off at the end of a long day?
How about waxing?
What did you bring waxing?
To explain what you're talking about with Blac Youngsta.
Ah, okay, good.
Look at Taylor trying to produce.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
Yeah.
Wax was at Frosty wedding this weekend with motherfucking...
You guys are back on good terms?
Who?
You and Frosty?
Man, Frosty been good.
Wait, wasn't he the guy that you punched because he made fun of the person?
No, man, this guy's crazy.
Somebody
That's
totally different.
Totally different.
This is Two Family Frosty. Two
Yeah,
Family
that's
Frosty
my-
got married this
yes.
weekend, man.
Which family?
Wow. Do they listen?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Yes, I think they do
they
listen.
do
The pastor
listen,
actually said
yeah.
that at the pastor said that at the wedding. That was part of his. That was part of Chantel's vows.
What?
And instead of to death to us part, Chantel
Yeah.
was like, through podcasts that I don't care about.
Yes. Oh man, you don't want to put this one on. We don't want to talk about
No.
this. I mean, I enjoyed it, man. I want to get married now
I
because
love
of that. That
weddings,
was
man.
great.
Oh my God, man. Nothing,
I was like,
nothing-
wow. look at this.
Wait.
Nothing makes me more emotional than weddings, bro.
This
Talk
is
to me.
amazing.
Bro, weddings just make me so fucking emotional. Now I go to weddings, I be wanting to cry. I don't know if it's the liquor or what. I just go
I
to
ain't
weddings
drink.
and I be celebrating like a motherfucker. And I was drinking some shit Sunday I don't normally drink. I was drinking Tito's and tonic.
You're a grown man, bro.
I don't fuck with
You're
the
a
Tito's
grown
and tonic.
man, bro.
I'm
I'm still a kid.
Yeah, but did you throw some lime in there?
Yeah!
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because you're a grown man.
Yeah.
You put a little Moreau, you squeeze a little Moreau
in there. I was like, put a little Moreau in there. I had that that Tito's and tonic with that Moreau, baby. That shit had me gone.
I know nothing about it.
Tonic, a grown man flavor,
Man,
bro. Kids can't like tonic.
Nah, but listen, I've drinking things with tonic before.
Yeah, but it hits different now that you're
hit
successful.
Different. It hit different. And
Right?
I ordered it because my dude Malik was like, let me get a Tanqueray and tonic.
Ooh.
I'm like, I ain't drinking no goddamn Tanqueray. I'm going to drink Tito's and tonic. And I was lit and emotional like a motherfucker. Man. And plus,
Happy on
Frosty, my
drink.
guy. That's our guy.
Yeah, man. We seen it all, man.
Like, come on,
For
man.
that to happen, it's like me really getting married for real.
For real.
Like,
But how have I heard so many stories about Frosty? What, did he go with you guys to like
he was always
bike
around.
week or something like that?
Always.
Okay.
Always.
Yes.
Always. Frosty was a hoe, bro.
Yeah,
and it's just
definitely a
good.
hoe.
It's just good when
He's
hoes,
settling down.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
great.
Like,
This
we
is
lived
really
the
good.
life. What you mean with
his
hoes?
life.
Now
You
I
can't tell.
heard that Frosty's not the only person that's settling down.
What happened?
I heard that Wax might have a new boo. He's out there on social media.
What are you talking about?
Really?
You ever seen my social media?
I'm just saying.
Did you look at my page right now? What are you talking about?
I'm seeing this type of hugging.
No! Whoa! Toss it! I got it! Trust your wide receiver.
He's at the end, bro. He's good with his hand.
Oh, hey, listen. What's going on?
Did I just see
Is
something
this
in my
illegal?
face?
No, listen.
This shit is.
Oh, wow.
This
This
romantic.
is this what this is? Is
Wax,
hold on
come
to that
on,
phone,
bro.
Is this me?
My
Wow,
face
wow.
with the heart emojis and the smiley face?
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. Who is this?
Wax
Because
refused to date
listen,
a black woman, bro.
they'll do this. Y'all don't do this.
Hey,
Y'all,
Wax
you know what I
refused
mean?
to be in love with a black woman.
No, she's black.
No, she not.
She's close.
No, she not. She's from the diaspora.
All right, let's go. What y'all got? Somebody set me up. You did something. Somebody sent that picture because that's a
Wax ready.
screenshot.
Listen,
beautiful.
Listen, Wax ready. Wax been ready.
Yeah, man.
And, my
Ouch.
sister, she's still my sister.
Oh,
He was in
Lord.
love with her.
Can we say who that is? The girl, that girl?
Whoa. I don't
One
even know
day-
what you're talking about.
One day she'll tell her story.
Will she come on?
She gonna do her own podcast. Oh yeah. I see it coming.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, especially after that picture. If she see that shit you just showed me,
I ain't never see that.
that shit gonna set her off.
So I'd never seen that.
Let me see that. I
type
never
of
see it.
embrace, bro.
Like,
But I never even seen that before either. Let me see.
You mean
it.
never seen? You're in
hug-
it.
Yo, he ready to get married. Yo, when you hugging a girl from the back,
Can
like
I
Sunny just
see
now,
that though?
Bro, it's first of all, it's a
screenshot.
It's
So
not a
who sent it to you?
screenshot. It's a boomerang where you're just kind of nuzzling your nose against her nose.
Eskimo
Let me see that.
kissing?
Eskimo
You Eskimo
kissing,
kissing a
but-
woman's neck.
Bro, like that. He goes like this in it, like
Yeah,
Steve.
By the
You know
way,
what's
in order
going
for him
on
to
in the
Eskimo
news?
kiss, he gotta adjust his hat up, right?
Listen.
You know, Wax don't just move his hat for nobody.
He exposed himself to the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I see the picture?
You were in it.
I was there, but I don't know how long ago that was.
Nah,
like,
it
what
was
was
not.
that?
Please.
Nah, dude.
All right, what's up?
You in love?
What else?
You
in love?
What else is going on?
Are you in
today?
love?
What do you mean? Am I
Are
in love?
you in love?
This is holiday time. You know what I'm saying? I
What
don't
that
know
mean?
anything. I don't know.
It's cuffing season.
I guess so.
You ready to be married?
Why not? Frosty got married.
Wax caught the bouquet at Frost's wedding. It was unbelievable. It was God.
I pushed everybody out the way. I pushed everybody out the
I don't know
way.
how it happened.
I
was
did a
like,
football move.
I call that an interception. If it's 5 women lined up and Wax catches the bouquet, that's an interception.
They
That's
told
God.
me to do that. Everybody told me to do that.
Wait, you really caught it?
I intercepted in front of all the women.
Oh, that's hilarious. Poor lonely single ass
Bro,
chicks
Wax
trying
had
to
on-
get married so
Wax
bad.
had on Tim's with a
Early.
suit and a
Yes.
hat. And the funny shit is,
Not
this-
during
hold on.
the
Wedding
the
or
wedding.
reception or
The
the
reception,
party or
I put
something
it back
like
on. I'm
that?
like, all right, chilling.
This the group chat, right? This the group chat before the wedding.
They told me as soon as I got it.
These
too.
are all my guys, right?
I hear a bunch of people like, oh, I lost.
This is my dude, T-Mobile, Coop, Freddie G's. So T-Mobile goes, so here's the bet. Coop puts the eye emojis. T-Mobile goes, Wax wears Tim's or Wax wears a hat. T-Mobile goes, what you got? Coop says, hat. T-Mobile goes, I got $10 on the Tim's. Coop says, I'll take the hat. T-Mo says, we calling for both the ceremony and the reception? T-Mo says, I see him putting the hat on at the reception for sure. Wax fucks him up. Wax comes in the hat and some goddamn black Timbs.
So you double down.
Double down. Fuck him up. Everybody lost.
Everybody lost, man.
Everybody lost.
Wow.
Everybody lost.
That's amazing, dog.
Listen, man. Trying out here.
I feel like this is good for you. You have a good, calm energy. I feel like,
Yeah. I'm chilling. I've always been like this.
But now maybe this girl and maybe the way that you're emotionally attached and the way that you're operating with her physically in public, maybe that's something that's going to take you to the next level. Yeah.
It's time for you to grow up, Wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
No, it's time for you to grow
I
up.
don't even know what's going on, though.
No, it's time for you to grow up. I wish you was with a black woman, even though I do like this young lady.
But she is from the I don't know what that word is.
From Disney World?
She's from the Disney World. Listen,
But yo,
is
who
from
did this?
The Disney. She is from Pandora.
Listen.
Where? What is the fucking world? What is the world that?
Have you been to Disney World with her yet?
But can you explain that to me?
I don't listen. Where did this picture even come
Y'all
from?
went to Disney World?
Was that what that was at?
Dude, that's next level. You start
just
going to
chill
shit.
out.
We're playing a game of hot potato. So we're giving out context clues for anybody out there who may know who this young lady is.
Oh man! How many people watch this?
Huh? What?
All right, what else y'all got?
Yo, we just
You
want to
said
know
something
about
about
your
Blac
life.
Youngsta. This is not Blac Youngsta.
What?
Say what?
When I first got on, she said Blac Youngsta.
Yeah, we're talking about the kids you guys are going to have. They're going to be black and youngsters.
Well, black and brown. Black and brown and youngsters.
That's true.
Yes,
That's
yes,
so she's
yes,
a
yes.
brown woman
Yes.
from the diaphragm.
From Disney.
Disney.
Brown woman from Disney.
Disney.
Yes.
Brown Disney woman.
Brown woman from Disney.
Disney.
Disney, which one is in, It's two of them. It's World and Land.
Well, world is in the state that you're...
The crazy state.
Is in the crazy state, yes.
Okay,
World.
got you. Oh, got you.
World. That's
Got
Disney
you,
World.
Got
So
you.
how
got
y'all
you.
know all this stuff?
Where exactly? In Florida.
Yo.
What is going on?
I'm just saying.
Who did this? Who made him this happy? Who made him this happy? Who made him this happy? I don't want him this happy with me. I want him happy with y'all. All right, what else going on? Blac Youngsta,
I didn't know
right?
he was in love like that, bro.
Listen,
You know when I know he in love, though? When he
What's
start
that?
talking to me about the person.
Interesting.
This
Yeah,
guy is
yeah,
really
yeah,
out of
yeah.
control.
Yeah,
What is going on?
He been talking to me about this person, bro.
What you mean?
And what is he saying?
Let me hear
What
this.
is he?
I would love to hear this right now.
Yeah,
What's
He
up?
just enjoys the conversation. You know, because I was actually bigging this person up the other day
This is
because it's
good.
something they said, and I really appreciated what they said. I thought it was a good perspective.
What
on
did they
things.
say?
And you know, they were just talking about the way they choose to raise their daughter.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that person was just saying how like, yo, like they're overprotective of their daughter because of, you know, what she went through in her life.
Ah.
And when I started, you know, bigging her up, like Wax he just went in.
Let me
know what
hear
I'm
this.
saying?
Let me hear it. I would
He was
love to
just
hear
like, nah,
too.
she's really beautiful. You know what? When you know when Wax really into something, when he start using words that got
They
more
never used
specific.
before. Yeah.
More than 4 letters.
She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, you know.
What an exquisite woman.
I'm enchanted by her. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
enchanted.
Nigga, you went to Disney World one time? Now you know the word enchanted?
Who said I went to Disney World? Who said I went to Disney World though?
You went to the Enchanted Kingdom one time. Now you know how to use enchanted?
Listen,
Jesus
who
Christ.
said I went to Disney World?
Huh?
Blac Youngsta, what happened?
No. Listen, we're talking about you.
Blac
okay?
Youngsta's a minister now too.
I
Imagine
wanna
y'all
do
get
that,
married
man. I wanna do
and Blac
that.
Youngsta marries
I like
you
that shit.
and
That's
young
good.
Disney.
Yo, you.
Listen, Alex did this.
What?
Alex,
you know too?
Alex had something to do with this.
Somebody told you? Was it that picture? A picture says 1,000 words.
Wow.
And you sent it to Andrew. That was a screenshot. That was definitely a screenshot.
Yeah, you about to have Wax about, he told you too? Wax about to break up podcast, bro. There's gonna be some podcasts out here breaking up because of Wax.
Wait, really?
Man, listen.
Why? What happened? What are you thinking?
All right.
Which
Can we,
one?
talk
First
about
of
Blac
all,
Youngsta?
What? What? Say it.
Alex.
Say it.
Alex, would you like to explain the beef between Dominicans and Puerto Ricans?
No.
Yeah. I would like
What's
it
going
explained. Hi, guys. I'm curious.
Somebody else.
Andrew is
What's going on?
Andrew knows about all cultures. Andrew, do you know anything about Dominican and Puerto Rican beef?
I do know about Dominican Puerto Rican
Okay.
beef. They think they're different. We don't.
All right. Got you. Got you. It's all the same to us.
It is.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, anything else about that though, specifically?
No, just in general.
I'm just saying. Maybe there's a little Dominican Puerto Rican beef that you can talk about. Maybe
No.
nothing at all.
What are y'all talking about?
Are you in love? Just answer the question.
Listen, man, I'm out here chilling. It's holiday time. I'm trying to
¿Estás
enjoy myself.
enamorado?
I'm trying to enjoy my life.
Are you in love? Just answer the
Estás
question.
Why you gotta be in love to
enamorado,
be chilling? I'm chilling.
Do
Why I
you
gotta
like
be in
her?
love? Yo, why I gotta like anybody? I just chill.
Wow, that's fucked up,
She
bro.
put you on the gram and put my fave, and that's your response? That's a low fucking blow,
This
bro.
girl.
You gonna do me like
really,
that, y'all? Y'all both gonna do me like that?
Disrespectful.
I'm just
bro.
saying, it's
See, I
not
don't like that.
disrespectful,
See,
y'all.
the reason I don't like that is because I know these women and they good women. They good
Look,
shit
and I'm
yo.
chilling, but I'm just
You do this
saying,
shit
why
all
you
the
trying to?
time.
I'm not trying to do this all the time. Y'all doing this all the time.
What are we
Yo.
doing all the time, yo? Do you like her or not? Just admit
Yeah,
it.
we good. We chilling.
Nah, man.
Is that
Fuck
your
all that
Minnie
hood
Mouse?
shit.
What's up with y'all, man?
Do you have a pair of Timbs at her house?
Tim's there.
Whoa! Love is in the air
Man,
when
Tim's
the Timbs are
everywhere.
there. Love is in the air when the Timbs are there.
I got Tim's at my
hey. That is beautiful, man.
Tim's are there.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
That's all you need to know.
Now, let's pay some bills, man.
So did you walk home barefoot that
No,
night?
no.
After you left the
That's
tent?
his,
I'm just
that's
trying to
his way of
understand the
marking his
logic.
territory.
Huh?
That's his way of marking his territory.
Ah.
Some people plant trees, wax plants to boot that has a tree on it in the house. Boom.
Genius.
Kind
That's
of makes
it.
sense.
And then other guys would know if they came in, they'd be like, hey, why is there a size 13 Tim
Exactly.
in here? Don't stay away from my girl.
There you go.
So it is your girl.
Okay. I like this. This is really great.
It's
Thanks,
beautiful,
Alex.
man.
Listen, I'm not mad. I'm cool. That's what it says. Holiday time is cool. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get us something for Christmas?
I guess. What you supposed to do? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Come on, Taylor. Now when you're supposed to go,
Yeah.
give us another for the
That's
culture.
beautiful. Yo, you know what you should get her? You should get her that subscription to Disney Plus.
Whoa. Can we come back and talk about that? It's probably free in Florida. It's probably free. Disney Plus. Wouldn't you make it sense?
I didn't do it.
You can't tell Taylor nothing now that she's
I'm
getting gifts.
just, I'm
You're
trying
sending
to
Taylor gifts to the radio station. You can't tell her shit.
You got gifts?
She got a gift today.
Oh my god.
Another one?
Oh, let's take
Flowers.
bills and come back.
No.
It's not flowers, but it's a fragrance. Listen, if you're looking for a fun way to pass
Wait a
the
minute.
time.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait, let's go, let's go.
If you're looking for a fun way to pass the time while engaging your brain and enjoying breathtaking visuals and a gripping story, your answer is Best Fiends, okay? Best Fiends is a casual game anyone can play. Best Fiends is a unique and exciting puzzle experience unlike other puzzle games out there. Plus, they update the game monthly with new levels and events so it never gets old. It also doesn't require internet to play, so it's great for traveling, okay? Engage your brain with fun puzzles and collect tons of cute characters with Best Fiends. Download the 5-star rated game on the Apple App Store and Google Play for free. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends. Fiends is in crackheads. Okay.
I've been playing the game, Charlamagne.
Really?
Downloaded it. It's very good. It's addictive. It's almost scary. These games are a little addictive. You know what I mean? But it gets you going. I've been playing it on the flights, obviously. Every time I get on a flight, I tell myself I'm going to do all this work and get all this work done. And
No
instead,
way.
I just spend 2 hours on Best Fiends, just nonstop. So the game is very good. Go check it out. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to this this love connection that we have right here.
Now, Taylor got, wow, somebody sent me the picture. I didn't even realize it. Who the holy shit? I didn't even know I had
Let me
this
see.
shit. I'm serious.
Yo.
How I be missing all this good shit, man? It's so crazy.
So who sent it to you? Let me
I'm
see.
not saying who
Yeah,
sent it
yeah,
to me.
exactly. Alex.
Wow.
This guy's
And it said,
going
get
crazy.
your boy. Get your boy before I kill him. Holy shit. Holy shit.
What do you mean?
That's just
a girl sent it?
Yeah, the girl said, get your boy before I kill him.
I don't know
Wow.
nothing.
This is crazy.
Why you just happen to go there?
I was on my phone looking at something else.
It just happened to come across
I was
that.
looking, no,
Come on,
I'm
man.
serious. I was looking at this shit.
Yeah, it just happened to come
I
up.
hit my DM. Wow. Wow.
He ain't checking in that long.
Wow.
This guy is so crazy.
I
yo.
was in a meeting. You was with me. Wow. This is crazy.
He's got the best excuses in the game, bro. That's the best excuse ever. You was with me.
What did we say we were going to talk about?
Huh?
No,
Disney
no,
Plus.
she got flowers.
Is the flower a period
Taylor, tell
joke?
everybody
Or you
what you
really?
got.
First of all,
Tell
Yeah.
everybody what you got.
No, somebody be sending her flowers here and
This is
there.
the reason why I got it.
Yes.
So someone wants to come to the show, and this was Justin Bieber and some other guy, whatever, like that, and they're doing like a combined project, and they sent me
Flowers again?
No, they sent me deodorant.
Deodorant?
Yes, that's what they sent me.
That's what that was?
Yes,
Why would they send you deodorant?
because that's a project they're doing. I don't know.
Deodorant?
Why would they
Because
just
it's made with
randomly send you
it's with
deodorant?
charcoal and all that stuff. Don't do that.
That's
Do
retarded.
not try me.
Who
Do
says
not.
deodorant?
Come over here.
They might as well send
I did my
tampons.
thing.
You better stop all that fucking Millie Rock until you figure out why they sent you deodorant. You're working for sweating this motherfucker. You better stop all that Harlem shaking. You're working for sweating this motherfucker. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
All right, so you usually get flowers.
Can we do a smell test? Do you feel comfortable with us doing a smell test
This
of your
guy's on
armpits?
drugs.
Let me smell. Arm all the way up.
No.
Why you worried?
I was sweating earlier. I was hot.
Who made her hot? Somebody made her hot. Blac Youngsta made her hot.
No.
You just now say you was hot.
Yeah, Blac Youngsta.
Taylor, that's random as fuck for somebody to send you some deodorant.
It
I
is an
told you
odd.
That was a
Yeah,
small
that
ass
is,
bag.
that is.
There wasn't no deodorant in that bag.
What?
That's like tampons. Somebody sent tampons. For what?
How many deodorants was it?
It was like 3 for all y'all.
You sure?
Taylor.
Go get it. Where's the bag at?
Oh my
Taylor.
god, I'm not getting it.
Taylor.
Can I
What?
smell?
Taylor, you just told a bold-faced lie. You know good and goddamn well I looked in that bag before I fucking gave it to you. You just fucking let a lie rip. I had 3 for all of y'all. What? Stick a deodorant in there.
But didn't you get one too?
No.
You never got one.
No.
They're supposed to send more.
No.
Okay.
They supposed to.
Hold on, Taylor.
Oh my god.
Is this like wait a minute? This is very important.
What's going on here?
First of all, I'm the producer.
No, I mean this seriously. I know in the winter months, often people that
my
stink
God.
don't put on deodorant because they think it's
Alright.
cold. But
Alright.
you're
definitely
warm
put on
inside.
deodorant.
You're warm inside.
No, I'm running around.
You're hot. You're
I'm
running.
hot. Look
You're
at what I
running,
got on.
and you got. I know it's too much.
Taylor.
It is.
Taylor,
It
Taylor, Taylor.
is.
All jokes
What?
aside, do you ever think you get musky?
No,
All right then. So what you worried about?
So
because
let's-
I
yeah.
did sweat, so I don't know exactly how I smell.
Well, next time
Let's
you
see.
smell,
I smell good.
if
All right, let me
I
see
ever
this.
catch you
Let me see.
smelling, can I tell?
You're such a liar.
Okay.
You're such a liar.
all jokes
It's all
aside, all jokes
right.
aside.
It's all right. It
And we
smells
all
like
have-
like a pet store.
Petco.
A pet store?
We have to do this for each other.
What?
If I'm ever stink, how would you tell me?
Yo, you stink.
How should I tell you if you ever stink?
Yo, you stink.
You stink. Okay.
All right.
I
Now,
hate y'all.
What?
oh, were you gonna
I don't
relay
know.
some
I
information?
haven't- No, I haven't smelled her. I don't
I
know.
don't-
Let Charlotte smell you to make sure my nose isn't off.
I hate
Come here,
y'all.
let me
Let's
get a
just do it.
little
It's
whiff.
just a whiff. It's just a whiff. It's just one whiff.
I
It's
hate
just,
y'all.
Let me get a
and
little
same
whiff.
arm.
Let me get a little whiff.
Same arm.
Same arm.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
It's a little Central Parky.
Yo, you.
It's a little Central Parky.
I hate y'all.
Instead of when they see us, when they smell us, just a little. just a tad. Just a tad.
I hate y'all.
So this was been going on in the Brilliant Idiots. This has been going on.
It was so crazy.
right.
We gotta get out of here. Listen, let's talk
Yes.
about Colin before we go.
Yes. This is big news, man.
What do you think? Colin Kaepernick got a tryout on Saturday.
Word.
It's coming this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Right? So this Saturday, he has the tryout.
Who trying them?
I think any team can show up.
Yes, the NFL
Okay.
is holding a workout for Colin Kaepernick on Saturday. They
Dope.
sent out a league memo on Tuesday afternoon, and I think a few teams were already scheduled to be there, but now that they sent the memo out league wide, I guess the other teams don't want to look bad, so they're like,
Yeah.
shit,
So
we
they
want to
gotta
show
go.
up. And the reason this is a good thing
Senior
is because
interns.
but
Yeah.
the NFL called this workout. So being that the NFL called this workout, then that's the bat signal to say this guy's good. Y'all can sign him now.
Question: do you think this is the influence of Jay-Z in any way, shape, or form?
Listen, you know I am a Jehovah's Witness. I am a Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knowles Carter. I would think so. Yeah. And the reason I say I would think so is because when you have somebody on the inside that is not letting up on this one thing, whether or not people think, this is something he may have been pushing or not, I think yes. And not only just the influence of Hove, just the influence of people who won't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Social media.
Yeah, this is social media. This is Cap. This is all these things.
Absolutely.
But this is what we were talking about.
This is Nessa. This is Eric Reed.
All
this
these
is
people,
everybody who will not let it go.
Involved.
I'm with Cap. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody involved. But it's very important to understand the distinction of when you have someone at the table and when you don't.
Yes.
And if this is Jay-Z's influence, that's why you want to be at the fucking table. And he dealt with all this onslaught of bullshit when he signed up to work with the NFL, of course, because people are idiots and they just don't understand how business and commerce works. But when you have somebody at the table, and I don't want to give him prematurely too much credit, when you have someone at the table, all of a sudden everybody else in that meeting who is not on Twitter and does not give a fuck about the average person thinks, all of a sudden they're like, actually, that's not a bad idea. Because you know what this does? It makes the NFL look good.
It makes the NFL look great.
Really
and I'm going to tell you
good.
something else. Like, once again, I don't know if Jay-Z had anything to do with this or not. This is just brilliant idiots logic.
Of course.
I'm thinking he did, right?
Yeah.
If you're at that table and it's people that can dismiss things on social media, like, oh, that's just social media talking. And
cannot
somebody like
dismiss-
Jay's like, no, this is
the real shit.
It's really a thing. You know what I mean? Or people at Rock Nation like, nah, this is really a thing. You can't dismiss it. So I don't know if Jay had any influence or not. We'll never know because that's not how he moves. You know what I'm saying? So
even better.
Yeah, he don't move like that.
Peace.
But pay attention. This is the difference when you sit at the table. And if you have to go through a
Absolutely.
little bullshit to sit at the table, it's worth it.
Absolutely. That's why you can't be so quick to cut your people's fucking head off.
Boom.
Give your people time to cook.
So now
You know what
Cap,
I mean?
now Cap got to say something to Jehovah now, right? Regardless, I mean, he got to be cool. Just because Hove was inside the room, I think it still made it. Hove probably ain't say nothing.
I think
but just because he there.
I think if Colin gets back in the league, and I don't see why he would not make a team this Saturday, because especially the way quarterbacks have been dropping like flies in the NFL this year, he should make somebody's roster. If he's going to be back in the league, he should absolutely be a part of the NFL social justice initiative.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
sure.
Not being a part of it because he's got his own with Know Your Rights camp, but partnering with them. Like if you're going to play in the league, you should definitely have a seat at the table of the NFL social justice initiative. And why wouldn't you want to?
100%.
It makes it makes zero sense for you not to. Because me personally, I think Colin Kaepernick's bigger than the NFL. I think what he represents is bigger than the NFL. But I also think that it's like, I just think it's kind of whack to bash the NFL, but still want to be a part of it. But if playing makes you happy, I support him 120 million%. But if you're going to be in the league, use that platform for more than just football. If the NFL has social justice initiatives, whether it's impact change or whatever the Players Coalition is trying to do, I don't know what the fuck it is. Or
be a part of it.
Be
Get
a
on
part
it.
of it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
Colin
Yes.
Kaepernick.
It's bigger than you.
It's bigger than you. You are a symbol, my brother. Like these people look at you and they calling you the new Ali and all this other shit. Be a part of it.
And how long did Ali take off when he was
3
arrested?
years and some change.
And how long is Cap been off?
Been 3 years and some change.
Listen, there's interesting parallels. It could be really cool. There could be a great redemption story. I mean, you never know. Honestly, I don't know what the quarterback lineup in the Baltimore Ravens is right now, but I'll tell you one thing. Lamar Jackson is playing on an MVP level.
Never seen anything like it.
It is unreal.
This shit look like fucking John Madden.
Son, it
when
looks
I watch
like
kids
Vic
play,
in Madden.
Like I don't play those games.
Yeah.
So when I sit down with a 10-year-old and play, that's how he makes me look with fucking Lamar Jackson.
But if you're the Baltimore Ravens, you have to be concerned if randomly Lamar takes a big hit, right? and God forbid any sort of injury takes him out a couple games. Imagine you had another quarterback that could be mobile if he needed to be, good arm strength to step in for a few games in the event your schemes don't have to change.
You don't think
the plays don't have to change?
He gonna want to start though. He ain't gonna want to be behind nobody.
No.
You don't think he gonna start?
I mean, listen, it might be
There's
some
so many
places,
teams out
some
there
places
that
in the league you could start right now.
Yeah, for
Start in
sure.
Carolina.
But wouldn't you rather him be on a team that was successful?
I want him to be on a team that's successful, or I'll go to the Falcons.
I get
Falcons
or
would be
make a team successful.
Sure.
Some
Falcons got-
teams just need a quarterback right now.
Falcons got 40% black season ticket holders. They suck right now. You keep fucking Ryan. You know what I mean? But you bring motherfucking Cap in. That fucking number 7 Atlanta Falcons jersey will be the fucking unless somebody else got 7 already, but that'll be
Well, you know who the last person had 7 on the Falcons were? I think Vic.
Vic.
Right?
Yeah. That'll be the fucking highest selling jersey in
History.
NFL history.
The black Atlanta
City.
Falcons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's probably why teams going. They looking at all that.
But it might serve the NFL better to have Cap in the playoffs or put him on a playoff team. Maybe Cap with the Patriots. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of interesting situations he could be
A
in.
lot.
Anyway, man.
But I'm happy for him. I'm sending him positive energy.
Right.
If being in the NFL is what makes him happy, great. You know, NFL finally came to their senses. I don't know if Jay had anything to do with it or not, but I'm just happy that he's
Let people change. What do we always say?
absolutely.
Yeah.
What do we let people evolve? Let people
evolve.
change. If it's the NFL, let it evolve.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let it change.
Absolutely.
Like we can't ask for certain treatment for ourselves and not bestow it on others.
It just means that everything that you were screaming about worked. Whether it was Cap's knee, protesting, and then he was protesting against the police brutality that black and brown people are facing, unarmed black and brown people. But if that turned into, damn, it's an injustice that Cap isn't in the league, and everybody saying I'm with Cap and standing up for Cap and not letting this shit go.
Right.
If that's what made them finally be like, yo, we're right, y'all are right, this is wrong, let's give the brother another shot.
Peace.
It worked,
Bro, it's so
It
true.
worked.
And honestly, you know what the best knee is? Disney.
I agree.
I have fun.
I
I really
totally
do.
agree, bro.
Y'all never went to Disney even as a kid because we couldn't afford it, but this is like one of the best experiences in my life for real.
Oh.
They ain't have to do all that. I just said that.
Wow.
I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Man, I started to shout her out just now.
Nah, chill out.
I'm like, see, the fact she made you that vulnerable, the way you say,
Nah, I'm
you
just
said
saying,
that
like,
she is one of the
yeah.
most happiest experiences you've ever had in life.
Going to Disney, y'all have fun when y'all went to Disney when y'all was young, right?
What?
When y'all went to Disney when y'all was young, y'all had fun.
I thought you were talking about the girl.
Yeah, I thought too.
What are you talking about? I really went to Disney.
All right, man. As always,
Listen, man, listen to more of this on Bully and the Beast,
Bully and the Beast podcast. What other podcast we got on loudspeaker we need to shout out? I don't know. Flagrant 2. Who else on loudspeaker? Friend Zone. Sibling Rivalry. Horrible Decisions. Not on loudspeaker no more? What?
What's up?
What is wrong with y'all?
Alex?
Who's on Horrible Decisions now?
Now,
It's Wheezy.
and Mandy.
Mandy.
Oh, okay. Shout out Horrible Decisions. That's it? The Read, of course, The Read. Casey Crew.
Casey Crew.
Lip Service. Who else?
I'm not fucking with you.
What is it? This is crazy. You know what? Fine. Forget me trying to do promo for other podcasts. Whatever. As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. If you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening. Hey, whatever struggles you are facing, from depression and anxiety to trauma and grief, BetterHelp can connect you with a professional counselor in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient. You can schedule secure video or phone sessions as well as chat and text with your therapist. And anything you share is completely confidential. Best of all, it's a truly affordable option. Our listeners even get 10% off your first month with the discount code IDIOT. So why not get started, man? Everybody needs somebody to talk to. Simply go to betterhelp.com/idiots and fill out a questionnaire to get matched with a counselor you'll love today.
All right, guys, coming up next, we got Blac Youngsta coming in. I got to sit down with him. Fascinating dude. Absolutely hilarious, but really smart and really introspective about the game. Before that, we got to pay some bills, man. If there's something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp Online Counseling can help. All right, BetterHelp offers licensed professional counselors who are specialized in issues such as depression, anxiety, relationships, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem, and more. Connect with your professional counselor in a safe online environment right now. All right? You can get the help that you need at your own time and at your own pace. Anything you share is confidential, and it's so convenient you can schedule secure video or phone sessions as well as chat and text with your therapist, all right? If you, for some reason, are not happy with your counselor, you can request a new one anytime for no additional charge. It's that easy. Best of all, it's a truly affordable option. Our listeners get 10% off your first month with the discount code IDIOTS. So why not get started today? Go to betterhelp.com/idiots and simply fill out the questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love. That's betterhelp.com/idiots. Real quickly, some church announcements. I'll be in Connecticut day this comes out in the Wall Street Theater in Norwalk. We got a few more tickets left to that. Almost sold out, so get that shit right there. TheAndrewSchulz.com. Then the Wilbur Theater in Boston. First show sold out. Second show's almost sold out as well. Go to TheAndrewSchulz.com, get those. And then New York. Both shows sold out. Really excited for these, man. And then we've added more stuff. Seattle, Salt Lake City, Edmonton, TheAndrewSchulz.com, New Orleans. Go get those tickets for the Matador Tour. I will see you very soon. Now, meet my man, Blac Youngsta. I am very excited to have this conversation. I'm a big fan.
Appreciate that.
But I'm a big fan of you as an Instagram personality.
Okay.
I found your music second.
Okay.
Which I think is like this weird, I think this is this weird social media phenomenon where you can like meet somebody.
Right.
And then you can admire their personality, their hijinks, and then you find their art after.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm here with Blac Youngsta right now.
All right.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's part of me that watches this and goes, this is completely organic. This is just happening in the moment when you're outside of a gas station just throwing money everywhere, like pouring out the syrup, like all these like antics that are just so great. Then there's other part of me that like, is this guy a marketing genius? Is this guy like Vince McMahon? Like, are you a wrestling fan and you've plotted out the whole fucking game and you're like, I know what works and I'm leaning into it. Which one is it?
I'm gonna keep it 100. It's just organic. Like I ain't
in the moment.
Yeah, in the moment, I don't be planning to do nothing. Like I never plan nothing. I just do it. Only thing I do is only thing I plan. I'm gonna go turn up the down the ground, and then whenever I find something I'm doing, I just go, what's up, you know, and be lit.
But you have to know what people are into. Obviously, the money stuff is gonna work. You throw money, that always works.
I know this based off the memes. If you're not a meme, you're not Instagram. You need to get off Instagram.
So if you're not involved in the meme culture at all,
then they ain't do nothing. That video wasn't a success for me. So it's
really?
Like if I post something and it don't become a meme, it's kind of like they weren't successful. But if it become a meme, then it's like that was it.
And how do you keep track if people are memeing you?
I mean, the thing is, every video don't be a meme. I can post 10 videos a day, and on maybe one of them might be a meme.
Yeah.
So like you gotta just keep going till you hit. It's like hitting the lottery. Yeah. When it become a meme, it bring more attraction, bring more to your page
because everybody's working for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, listen, we're talking business.
Okay.
No, I hear you, man. You see with Stephen A. Smith all the time. You follow sports.
Yeah, I don't
He's
really,
like the ESPN guy.
I know you're talking about, but I don't really like sports.
Why?
I don't know. I just always feel like it was gay.
Keep going. Why is it gay? You mean guys in tight outfits tackling each other is gay?
Nah, football kind of a little rough. Basketball, I ain't saying gay like with them playing the players. I'm saying as far as like just a lot of dudes sitting on the couch looking at a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of dudes.
yeah. But isn't that what we do with you? We sit on the couch and we're looking at you.
I don't know. I ain't know that. I think that's gay too.
Did I just out myself?
Nah, but it's kind of like but on a serious note though.
Yeah.
Like when I was coming up, I always watch people just like into the game. They on the couch, super deep, just everybody sitting up like playing games, watching games.
Yeah.
Life is not a game.
Yeah, life is real.
Yeah, like what the
Well, maybe that's why we like sports, right? It's because like we get out of the reality of life.
Yeah,
it's like there's some shit that's
correct.
Controlled.
So sports is needed.
It's needed.
And if you think about it, you look at that way, sports is needed.
You know, because like I imagine, and this is just from me, kind of like hearing you talk a little bit. You had some maybe potentially rough situations coming up.
Correct. Yeah,
it's not like on the streets, there's a referee that comes in and goes, whistle, stop, play.
Right.
He's being a little rough.
Right.
Like some shit happens, and then that's it. It's final.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what you're saying.
With sports, I think it's nice. It's like we have this illusion of seriousness. It looks like it's war.
Right.
But then when it gets a little too crazy, they're like, okay, guys, break it up.
Too much.
It's a little too much.
Yeah,
It's like this safe version of war.
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. All right. So when I played football, I think I'm I'm still mad about it. Like I used to be over like that.
They weren't throwing you the ball.
They did me wrong. They did me wrong, bro.
They cursed you.
You left me hanging, bro. Last time,
My
bro.
bad. My bad. I'll chalk it up to my whiteness.
But I was like that. So look, then I got on basketball court.
Yeah.
I said, I know they gonna see me for sure. This is inside. This ain't no long yard on the field or nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't too far from you.
Yeah.
Football, you too far. You to the left there, I ain't gonna see you.
Yeah.
But this basketball, now I'm like, do my little dribble, pass the ball. I get down there, I'm like, yeah, hey. You know, you make the little noise. Hey, look, 1, 2. They ain't throw me shit.
You calling out football players on the basketball court?
Just picture me in the corner. Yeah. I'm like, hey. I'm making the little squeak that on the yeah. Like I ain't doing shit. I ain't throwing me nothing, man. So I knew then. I said, man, fuck sports.
You said you'll get your attention in other ways.
Yeah.
So then you go to music, and here's the thing that's interesting. It's like there are a lot of guys with like the Instagram antics that don't have.
Let me cut you one time.
Go.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what really made me mad one time.
Oh, you really feel the way about these sports, dog.
I was playing basketball. Man, look, I shoot my little 3.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm coming. It's this dude, from my neighborhood when I was coming up.
Yeah.
He was like the weakest dude in the neighborhood, super weak, but all he can do is play basketball. So I was like the gangster dude ever. I was so gangster, it didn't make no sense. Like when he see me walk down the street, he get out my way. So we on the court.
Yeah.
I'm coming down the court with the joint. I thought he gonna get out my way. Might get out my way and smack my shit. I said, he wanna play. So he get the ball. So I'm like, boom, I'm too tough. I ain't gonna get out his way. Yeah. So he come down the court. I'm thinking he gonna just be nice to me, like, cause I'm gangster. Yeah. But this the court. I ain't knowing that this ain't gonna do the streets. Yeah. Man, that man come down and raise his nuts up and boom, dunked on me. Look, I'm like that. Look, I looked up. Look, I got off the court, got in the grass, and grabbed my gun. I said, come over here. Come over here to behind that shit real bad.
What did you say?
Nah, he ain't come over there. I was mad as hell though. He was big as hell. He ain't come in that grass though. You know, I'm green in that grass, man.
Now, how'd you become the most gangster person in your neighborhood?
Because I come from that. Like, I did a lot of things coming up, you know.
Things you can't talk about.
Yeah, things I can't talk about.
I don't want you to get in trouble.
Nah, I ain't gonna get in no trouble.
But circumstantially, these are things that you had to do to survive, or you made really bad decisions you wish you.
No, I had to survive, and then once I survived it, I just got a hang of their life, and I just kept going at it. That's why I smile so much. Like, how you able to look at me on Instagram and smile? Yeah. I'm like that because I'm really gangster. You never notice like people don't play with me?
Talk to me like, about this. What do you mean?
Because it's like a lot of people, they might lift the mic up a little bit.
It will
so
hear you
a lot of people it's kind of like they gotta have a mean face all day.
Yes.
Or just just a super I'm trying to scare you look.
Yes.
Me, I don't have to have that. I'm a real gangster. I grew up where it's like the gangsters play football with the kids, laugh, dance, hit the cha-cha. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby. You know you live your life. So it's like when I was like, damn, if I'm so gangster, I'm like, if I switch it up with me being who I am, if I switch up and start being happy and smiling more, that'll get me farther than anything. So I'm like,
right.
So I'd rather be happy. Like, couldn't nobody like I'd have been got tried if I wasn't living like that for real. Like. Somebody would have been trying me.
You weren't concerned that like having this fun exterior would remove some of the like fear that being gangster induces.
No,
never,
never.
Because you seem to me so approachable. Right. You know, just kind of but you're not, I asked you for a picture. You were so cool about it. You know,
the thing is, you're not a gangster. So
what gave that away?
So if you was a gangster, you'd automatically notice he's a gangster.
I noticed your handshake was a little bit gangster.
It don't matter how I do, what I smile, whatever I do. Yeah. If you're a gangster, you know the gangsters know the gangsters. They're real on the streets. He do this. On the streets, he with it.
Can you now you know that from like word of mouth, or there's a way to look at you and
it's
tell?
Kind of like you got real gangsters that vouch for it. You got some people that sing something with their own ass. You got some people, they make them call you that. You know what I'm saying? Woo.
I definitely know what you're saying.
Come through with the woo-woo.
Yeah. I understood all of it. So if I hear someone going woody woo,
he come through with
that
the woo-woo.
motherfucker is gangster.
So get out the woo.
Get out the woody woo. Okay. Yeah.
So
I think we just wrote a song.
But
That was about to slap.
Nah, but
So you're saying other dudes just recognize and understand, and
the gangsters.
And those are the only people you really are concerned with their opinion, because those are the people that are going to try you. A soft dude's not going to try you. So you can be happy with the soft guys.
Dude, all that can be cool, but the gangsters.
So you're saying I'm soft.
I ain't saying you soft. I'm just saying you're not a gangster.
You're right.
So if you're not a gangster, it's like I want you to come. I want to come out. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to come out like. I want you to come out as like. I want you to feel like I can talk to Blac Youngsta about anything.
Right.
For example.
Yeah.
When I used to mug every day.
Yeah.
And I was just like super tough, one playing like don't play with me on some just super mad face and ain't give me nowhere. I was doing a video shoot. Everybody in the video, bro, they was like super tough, just look at the camera, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so true. Like, who the fuck wants to watch it?
So I was like, look, we like, I'm doing a video. Now check me out. Like, the camera get to me, bro. We on this a nice song. I remind you, like a happy song. Like, this somebody sing happy
birthday.
I sing happy birthday.
Happy black or white happy birthday.
Man, either or.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Blac Youngsta.
So like the camera get to me. The camera get to me. Get what I did. I said I couldn't hold it in. I said these niggas is not tough.
Cause you knew they were all acting.
I'm like, but y'all niggas acting for this camera. This is a nice song. Y'all want to be gangster. I knew y'all went tough. So I say, man, I'm gonna start smiling, cause your smile, it determines how far you gonna go in life. Like some people see you not.
On that. Cause
when they see you not smiling, if I'd walked in the room and everybody was in here just looking super, you know, like, let's say if I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
If you looking mad and sad, I ain't finna tell you shit. Cause you like, you ain't finna take this the right way. If it's good or bad. But if you smiling, I can tell you anything.
So more people are sharing information with you, more people
I get more information, I get more
connection.
I get put up on game about certain things. When I was mean mugging, I didn't even want to talk to people that had the information. I ain't even want to talk to the mailman. He just dropped the mail off.
Cause it's bills.
You know what I'm saying? Like, based on what I'm saying, you know, like.
But you're developing this shit on your own?
Let me cut you real fast.
Go.
Hey, so look, I'm looking for a couple to marry, and I need y'all to call my phone. I'm trying to pay for a wedding. I got my minister license now.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna be the one to do the wedding and marry a couple. Yeah. So I'm gonna pay for the wedding, pay for everything in my pocket. It's gonna be you gotta call 877 Rev Blac, REVBLAC. Can you tell me what to call?
Yeah, I got you. You gotta call 877 Rev Blac, 1C, no K.
So let me cut you off again.
Yeah, you please cut
I got my new merch.
That's about 3 cutoffs.
This is my new merch right here. It's heavy count. It's inside out. It's reversible.
Ah.
Yeah. So
got you.
This is my new merch. You got to go to heavycamp.com to purchase your jacket.
Right.
Get it ASAP because they sitting now. They going faster than Yeezus.
Yeah.
And I got my album coming out, Church on Sunday, on November 29th. I got Chris Brown feature on it.
Okay.
I got PNB Rock feature on it. Okay. I got Yo Got It Moneybag feature on it. I got City Girls, JT, and Young Miami. Both of them. I got The Baby. Yeah. And I got many more. And I got my tour coming up, Church on Sunday tour. We just did overseas, sold out overseas. Yeah. Now we done with overseas.
Where'd you go overseas?
I went to Italy.
I'm sorry, where?
Italy.
I love this guy.
I went to Copenhagen. Copenhagen want to get nasty.
I'm calling it Italy.
And
from now on it's Italy. It's not Italy. Sorry, Italians.
And another thing,
you're Italian.
I start Church on Sunday tour January, February. I'll be going on tour for Church on Sunday in the United States.
Yeah.
And I got my show in Memphis, album release concert on the 29th at Minglewood Hall.
Now, you're from Memphis, okay? Why are you guys so good at killing? Memphis.
You almost killed me.
That was gangster.
What'd you say?
No, Memphis, the first 48, There's a reason why they shoot that there,
I
right?
ain't kidding down there. It's serious.
Why? What is it about it?
I mean,
I've been to Memphis. It's
like,
nice. The food is good.
Okay.
Well, I don't know much more. But real talk, like after that barbecue,
right?
How are you not too exhausted to kill?
Man, it's kind of like like these kids. They grow up, and it's like, for example, when I was coming up,
yeah.
I ain't gonna say when I was coming up. I'm gonna say something super gangster. And I don't want to say what I did, because I ain't do it.
Yeah. I
didn't do it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah. So these kids coming up now, let's say like they uncle might got killed by this side of town over here.
So it's like
you grow. It's
Shakespearean.
Like
Almost.
Like
it's like
my
this
uncle
family,
died over there,
this
so
family.
it's war forever.
How do you stop that?
You can't stop that.
So that's just something that will exist forever.
People have babies just so they can grow up to take the other side out. Like it's like, yeah, like. Yeah, in the hood. Oh, yes.
But how would you stop it? Let's say you're Reverend Black.
Right.
Let's say you want to end the violence.
Right.
What would be your suggestion?
I'm not ending this shit. I want to squash beef. If you beefing with somebody, beef with that person for life.
Really?
One day they're going to take you out.
It never stops.
Man, look, if you lose on a loss, nah, you can't. When somebody dies, it's over with. Once blood get the shit, it's over with.
Really?
Don't squash it. I advise you not to squash it. They playing you. They playing both sides. They trying to rock you. They trying to rock you like a baby, rock you to sleep.
Oh.
Wow.
So like, yo, let's squash it, and then they find you.
They still just shoot you in the back of the head. Wow, rock it like a baby. Wow. Say it with me. Wow.
Dude,
say it with me.
We got so many good hits, bro. I really think I need some credit on this, dude. I need that writing credit, dude. I need that Beyonce writing credit.
No, it's crazy in Memphis, though, bro. This
Really?
shit, yeah, I wish I could help more. Like, right now, I'm a spokesperson for juvenile court.
Okay.
So I go help all the kids that got, like, pistol charges and stuff, gun charges or whatever, sort of them things. And I try to help them out, like, getting out of jail, get jobs, and talk to them, keep them out of trouble. Like, I have to go speak, like, 4 times out the year.
Was it weird making money legit for the first time in your life?
Yeah, it was super weird. I still was trying to hide it like I was just doing something illegal.
Okay, and
yeah, like when for example, I got to pay $2,500 for my first little show. Now I got 5. I'm tripping. I got 5,000. Then I took the money. They put it in my account. Put the money in my account.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, man, I got $2,500 just sitting in the account. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck? These folks might say something. They might come get me. Look, I went to the bank. I said, I want to get some money out. She said, how much? I said, how much is went in there? She said, sir, $2,500. I said, I want $2,500. Look, she said, what are you gonna do with it? I said, I don't know. They said if it's in the bank, the IRS gonna get it. She said, sir, they still gonna get it because it came to the bank.
You're like, all right, fucking leave it in
But
there.
I pay taxes though. It was just the beginning when I first came in.
Is that another tough thing also? It's like you're dealing with all your money. I even feel like this when I first started making money. You have to rely on certain people to look after your money.
No, me?
So you look after every penny of your money.
Bro, I don't play. Because I have to pay them. I have to pay the IRS. Like, I'm going to pay them.
But you don't
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
business
shout them.
manager or nothing like that?
Yeah, I got all of that, but I still look at mine.
What do they say when they see your Instagram and they see
they cool
50,000
with it.
just on a gas station floor?
Because like when you see me with cash, I go to the bank and get the cash. See, now I go to the bank, get the cash out, and I just go show it and put it back in the bank. I don't just have no $2 million laying around me.
Yeah.
I went to the bank and I said, I want $2 million. They said, come in Thursday. I said, okay. Came in Thursday. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, I came in Thursday. When I came in Thursday, they gave me $2 million. I did my video, went right back to the bank. They were for close. I said, I'm at the door knocking.
I've got some money.
Yeah, I'm like, I got to open the motherfucking door. They let me in, I give them the money back. I like, put it back in my account. So it's
why use real money? Why not use the fake money?
Nah, man, I can't do that.
Because you have it, right? Like people who wear like a fake chain or have like a fake car, fake sneakers or something like that, right? Like,
right.
If they can't afford it, it's fake. But if they can, like if Bill Gates wears a pair of fake sneakers, it don't make any difference. And he could buy the Nike if he wants to.
You kind of got a point.
Like,
but we're not gonna drive their car.
Huh?
I don't want to be in your car. I want to catch a taxi. You drive along.
You want to be in someone else's car? You don't even know? You know me. We sung happy birthday.
I'm sorry, man, but you forced me to be like this. You talking about fake clothes and shoes.
But you hear what I'm saying? Like, if you got the money, fake isn't
I get what you're saying. I get your point, but the thing is, man, if you can't afford this shit, don't put it on, because you still get you making like me. I can't wear anything fake, because if I put something fake on, I'm encouraging my fans to go buy this shit for real, for real.
So you're encouraging them to buy the fake shit.
Yeah, but they encourage them to buy the real thing. So I can't even give them advice on, hey, nah, this ain't real, don't go get that. Like, if I go pay $50 for a Gucci jacket, then one of my fans, they see me with it on, they gonna automatically, because I'm rich, they gonna think, he paid $10,000 for that Gucci jacket, so guess what they gonna do? Go spend $10,000 for a Gucci jacket. I don't want to see people go broke.
So you feel like a responsibility.
Yeah, so I have to wear real things. Like, how I have this on, I got affordable things on. Like, I'm to the point where I don't even wear super high stuff all the time. And when I do wear it, I don't broadcast it because
now you have
somebody
fucking
can't afford
money, dude. That's the difference. Like, rich people that are really rich, they don't ever flex. Think about the richest people, dude.
Real talk.
Warren Buffett drives a Honda.
They don't never flex. They don't never flex. But guess what? This because they came out the womb rich.
No, there are guys that made it from nothing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure they flexed on the way up. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm sure on the way up they flex. But then when they got real money and then they realize, I don't got to impress these broke motherfuckers.
That's where I'm at now. Like, I'm at that point. I just like throwing cash, bro.
Yeah.
It was a point. I fucked off literally probably like $400,000 1 year just going to the strip club because I want to see myself throw money on the camera.
You spent $400,000
1 year
at the strip club.
At the strip club, and I still had to pay taxes on it. I couldn't even write the whores off. For real.
Wait a minute, that's a legit business.
I know.
Why can't you use that as an expense? It's
Man,
entertainment. It's like you going to a show, you're getting inspiration, you're listening to music. I got to talk to your accountant. You can write that off.
Look, the thing is, but check me out. The thing is, I only can write it off if I, like, just say, for example, if I hire them to, like, extra do something for me, like, when you throw money in the strip club, they can't count on what you threw. You can say, hey, I threw this right here. We don't know that. Like, it's kind of like...
Unless you get the money from the strip club.
Nah, the thing is, you got to get it from the bank in order for them to know. You can't go to the strip club and change. Like, so now when I go to the strip club, I order my ones from the bank so I can get it used as a write-off and I let them know what I'm about to do with it.
Okay. Oh, you're sharp.
Yeah.
You know what you fucking writing off.
Yeah.
That's the thing
I ain't playing. Like, I can do it. It's just then I would get it from the club.
And you're watching your money completely. You don't have anybody else looking after it?
No, I'm doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't intimidate you? You're not like...
No, I'm smart. I'm very intelligent.
Yeah, I am financially illiterate.
So basically what I'm trying to tell you is I do everything with the bank now. When I want to go to strip club, I have to order my ones. Yeah, but really one bank. Like right now, if I need ones, I call my banker, my accountant. Hey, I need this many ones. Go to the bank, get it. They'll ship it in the mail if they have to.
Really?
I done shipped ones in the mail before, bro. I shipped like $50,000 worth of ones in the mail.
Now, how different is the way that you get treated at your bank now from the first time you walked in?
When I first was going in, they'd be like, now when I go in, they'd be like, so it's a big difference.
And do you allow people to change, or do you like resent the fact that they're treating you different? Like, what have you learned about people from being wealthy and the way they change and the way they treat you?
They treat you based off how successful you are. I feel like, I don't know, but me, I'm a real person. Like,
yeah,
you ain't treat me no different than you in there than you treat me now.
Yeah.
So majority of people I meet, they kind of treat me the same way, like how I expect them to be treated.
Yeah.
I don't really get that super. I'm first of all, I'm underrated. As you say, underrated, like
underrated.
Yeah, underrated. So with that being said, they automatically gonna look over me. So when they see me, they gonna be a little more humble to me in a way, on them, because they don't look at me like I'm on a Drake level, or like you feel what I'm saying, or Kanye level or something.
Yeah.
So I'm down there gonna get a better understanding, a better conversation out of a person quicker than a Kanye will get out of a person.
Yeah, you're not intimidating. Isn't that weird? Like, you're not intimidating, and you come from a world where being intimidating is the most important asset.
Yes.
That is what's most fascinating to me. How you learn and transition in that. Most people cannot get out of their own fucking way. I see this with boxers. I see this with athletes. And I see this with musicians across all spheres. Like, you see rock musicians that get famous, blow up, and then they turn into like these divas. You heard it in like the 80s and 90s where like Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose wouldn't show up to a fucking concert for 4 hours. Sometimes he wouldn't pull up. And it's like, how do you... you might really believe you're a gangster. Like, you know what you're saying, where you believe it inside, so you don't need to prove it?
Right.
I think that extends outside of intimidation.
Right.
I think that people who really know themselves don't feel a need to prove themselves.
That's what I was trying to tell you. So guess what?
I wish I listened.
Now you's a gangster.
Watch out, bro! Watch out, fellas! We
Watch
out
out.
here.
So,
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to everybody in here! Holy shit! Where the candles at? Wow. Okay.
Nah, it's for real though, bro. Like, I had a rough coming up. I'm just glad to be here, bro. I'm glad to be here doing an interview with you. Like, this shit amazing, bro. I feel good. I smoked some weed this morning. I'm kind of sick, but it's okay. We don't get to
do you ever get like do you ever get down, or are there like disappointing things?
Correct.
And how do you handle those? How do you handle that? How do you bounce back from your disappointments, or maybe a song didn't go the way you wanted to go, or an interaction or a business thing didn't go the way you want to go? Do you dwell in that, or can you bring yourself back up?
Nah, I just keep pushing it. For the most part, like, I have a family. Like, you know, I got kids and stuff, and I got moms, and she depend on me. I lost 2 brothers, so I know at the end of the day, like, no matter what I go through, I'd rather go through it than let them go through it. But I'd rather kill myself or be dead before I see them go through that.
Really?
Yeah, like, I can't allow that to happen. So
what happened to your brothers?
They got shot.
Oh, street stuff.
Yeah, street stuff.
Really?
I don't want to talk about. Yeah,
we don't have to.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah.
And so for the most part, it's kind of like man, I know at the end of the day, my mama waiting on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? She waiting on me to get home. She waiting on me to come.
Right.
Before I go to my house, I gotta go to my mama's house. Let her know I'm home. Then I go home.
When
so she can go to sleep. You feel me?
100%. When these good things start happening, and you come from a place where it seems like so many bad things have happened, do you start going like, is someone looking out for me? Like, do you get religious in that moment?
I don't really get worried, bro. Like, I get more of like, fuck everybody.
No, all the good shit that's happened. Like, I know that
you said the good things. I'm thinking about bad things.
No, like there are all these bad things that happen earlier in life, right?
Right.
All these crazy circumstances.
Like the good things now.
Now good things start to happen.
Correct.
Are you going like, is there a higher power? Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, I've been really fortunate in my life. I had a great fucking family and parents, and we've all had our troubles and shit like that. Everybody had their things, you know. But I have been fortunate, you know. So like, and I work my ass off, and good things happen. But I'm able to chalk it up to like working my ass off and that kind of stuff like that. You're in these situations which are like really fucked up,
right?
And then all of a sudden, you work your ass off, and then good things start to happen.
Correct.
Does part of you start to go, is this divine intervention? Is this, why me? Why of all the people surrounding, am I the one that gets chosen? Like, how do you process going from such a low place to such a high place in such a short period of time?
I think for me, it's easy for me because I always been rich. Like, what I mean by that is, I always been rich in my head when I was broke. When I ain't have shit.
Wait, what do
I'm
you
walking, like for example, like when I was in the hood, struggling, going through it. In my head, I was a big rapper. I was rich. Every time I went to sleep, I dreamed of this shit. So I never dreamed of face my reality in my dreams. Like, just because I'm going through this shit while I'm up, when I'm knocked out, I'm dreaming about some more shit.
So you always knew?
Yeah, so I always felt like, I'm rich as hell. They got me fucked up. I'm coming. I'm still on niggas' neck as soon as I get there.
Now,
and that's what I've been doing.
When you would walk through the airport before you were famous, did you imagine what it would be like?
I already knew.
You already knew.
I knew.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I ain't even lying. Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you what did make me mad. Cause like people didn't believe me, and they was looking at me like I tell them I'm finna do something, I'm doing this, and they don't go through for me.
Yeah.
I probably just tell them my dream.
Yeah.
I'm finna do this right here. I'm finna do that right there.
Yeah.
I'm finna do this cause somebody promised me something.
Yeah.
Then it don't go through for me. They let me down. Now everybody look at me like, you just lying, bro. You just lying. So it's like I wasn't lying, bro. My dream just didn't come true. So a lot of times, like, y'all gotta be careful out there when y'all telling like kids like they lying about shit all the time.
Yeah, or don't.
Because you making them feel even bad about the shit not coming true. So like now when people tell me something and it don't happen, my homie can tell me right now. He can tell me right now, hey, man, I'm finna get a record deal tomorrow. This right here, this right there. For real? Then what's up? He come to me tomorrow. He don't get I ain't even get the deal. I ain't finna say, bro, you lying. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to help you. Like, I'm just saying, for example, like,
yeah.
People be mind, this shit, the world fucked up,
but
man.
I know exactly who put dreaming in my head. I know when it happened and how it happened in my life. Who put the idea that you can dream in your head? Because some people get that squashed on a daily basis. Don't be too big. Don't try to ask for too much.
Right.
Who put that in your head?
Honestly, to be honest, me, bro, like, all my problems I had and I went through in life, I had to get myself out of them and I put myself in them. So, like, I was like, my mama was like my dad, and my grandma, she was like my mama. So with that being said, I still had other brothers. I had 3 other brothers that I had to take care of, and I was like they daddy. You know what I'm saying? Or goddad or sort of whatever you put.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I couldn't really wait around. I was always nosy when I was little because I needed to know certain things. Not that I wanted to know. I ain't want to know how to smoke. I had to know how to smoke because I know if it was important to know. Like I got brothers. Like I gotta make sure they don't do this shit. I want to know what's the effect cause when you smoke. It really don't do nothing to you. But but what I'm saying is, it's certain shit like words I had to learn, like shit I had to learn earlier, only because I didn't want them to be doing the wrong thing. So if I don't know nothing, I don't know no things. So let me go get around all these grown people and learn all this grown shit, because I'm extra taking care of my brother and them. I'm extra here for them. I extra gotta make sure they eat tonight. Let me see how long I'm looking at problems. I wasn't bullshitting, bro. I was there for my brothers. I was a father coming up, bro. I've been a father all my life.
At what age do you think you took
I taught myself how to dream. That's basically the point I'm trying to get to. I taught myself. Nobody teaching me shit. I ain't had no daddy. I had my mom and my grandma. That's it. And I hid everything from them. So I never told them what I was doing. So it's
never.
Like, hell nah. They knew probably, but I ain't never tell them. But so I hid shit. So I couldn't go to certain people for certain advice, bro, because they weren't like I was. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't living like me. I was living a whole nother way. They living this way, and I was living this way.
And you could just stomach those things. Like there was never a time you just need to like vent to a friend or a girl or something like that. You would take all of it to yourself.
I ain't gonna lie, I vent plenty of time, bro. When I vent, I just call my mom and let them tears go. Or put up on her and cry. I put up my mom and cry with her. You know what I'm saying? So like, there was like this coming up. Like when I was coming up, she wasn't going right for me, bro. Like I put up on my mama and cry about it. She like, you know what I'm saying? She keep going, just don't worry about it. It's okay. And I just do my thing, bro. I ain't keep it 100, bro. I'm straight. I'm a Herman Bain, bro. Like, no lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro, like, with me, it's kind of like, bro, like, I know what I'm gonna do 10 years from now, and 20 years from now, 30 years from now. My life already planned out. I already planned my life out. How I got this shit wrote down. Come on, man. You know, what rapper coming here like this?
Yeah.
Nobody. Y'all got y'all notes. I got my notes.
Yeah.
Cause it's people. They make you feel like you gotta know this shit off the top of your head. Man, I don't know this shit.
Just write it down.
Lil, can you please write this down for me? Thank you, darling. I'm gone at it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you know, whatever, Jew, whatever, whoever, anybody on my team. But get this shit wrote down. We going at it.
10 years from now, where are you?
I'm gonna be real super successful. I'm trying to get that $1 billion.
You want to be a billionaire? You want to be a billionaire?
Yeah, Jay-Z worth $1 billion. So why I can't be worth $1 billion?
What is it? I've always been curious about being a billionaire and why we put that as like a goal, right? Because for me, like $1 billion is kind of like in basketball, a triple double.
Right.
It's like it's an even thing, but it's really no better than another statistic that's close. Yeah. Like let's say you average 30 points a game, 10 rebounds, 9 assists.
Right.
Is that much worse than averaging 30, 10, and 10?
I don't really know much about what you just said.
Fair enough. I was talking about gangster shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be a billionaire, you could transfer all your money right now into like some like Asian currency that's worth nothing, and now you're a billionaire in that.
Damn. So what I'm saying,
you're already a billionaire.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So basically, what I'm saying is like, to be honest, I'm gonna go hard all the way till I turn 50. And then I think when I turn 50, I'm gonna go back to. I never got a chance to be a kid, bro. I want to be a kid again.
So you're gonna Benjamin Button the game?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go. At 50, I'm cutting. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I got shit, investments and shit.
Right.
I'm gonna forever get paid off that. My kids and they kids, everybody. But as far as me trying to like just go super hard, hurt my back, no sir.
So at 50, you out.
50. I'm living my life.
And where do you go? You travel?
I'm just gonna make sure I'm set up. I need to be a billionaire before I turn 50, so I can spend $100 million. You know what I'm saying, on some bullshit, and it ain't gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still want to ride boats and I want to ride the boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my goal.
Dude, I appreciate you so much for coming in, man.
I appreciate you for having me, bro.
I think I'm more fascinated now that I've met you in person. But it's one of these things that it happens over and over again. Like when I see people, especially on social media, having consistent success, not one video that pops, but consistent success.
Right.
I never underestimate how much they understand the field that they're in. And whenever I meet them, it's always confirmed that they know exactly what they're doing.
Right.
So it's cool. It's cool to see you. It was great to meet you, man. I really appreciate you doing this. Thank you so much, man.
You, bro.
For sure. Thanks a lot for coming in, guys.
Yeah.